Chris Brown's here, Hot 97, Ebro in the Morning, Rosenberg, Laura Styles. Sir, you're rapping a lot now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was this something you always wanted to do? Or, I have a theory, that when rappers started singing more, you as a singer was like, nah, fuck that, I'm about to start rapping too.
It kind of goes hand in hand, kind of. You know, I think before, you know, when I was growing up in Harlem trying to, you know, get my music career started, that's all we used to do. Like, you go to the projects, the homies don't really want to hear you sing like that. The girls will, but you got to, you know, spit in the cypher or just freestyle, have fun, you know, with your homies. So I always thought I could be a rapper. I was like, okay, when I come out, I'm going to rap and sing. But at that time, it wasn't acceptable yet, you know. So from there, and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to just start rapping more. So I just started doing it on my mixtapes, and then I remember a couple other artists was like, okay, cool, rap on this for me, rap on that. And it just started becoming more natural to me. Well, more accepted from the crowd.
Would you ever do a song with Drake where Drake sang the hook and you rapped the verse?
Yeah. You know, I think Drake singing is acceptable. It's not like, you know, it's not horrible, like he just not on there like, right. And some of this, don't get me wrong, I'm in the club singing the same, you know, live like all that.
That was a Young Thug reference.
But you know, I'm listening to the same records.
But it's entertaining, the melodies are there and things like that.
It's entertaining, but I feel like, you know, I don't discriminate on them. Like, I think whatever the song is, for that culture, that movement, go with it.
And y'all do have a record, you and Drake.
Yeah, it's me, Drake, Nicki, and Wayne.
Yeah, that one.
That was the Nicki's newest single. Is
Yes.
that the only record that you and Drake have?
Yeah, as of right now, yeah.
Will there be more?
Hopefully. They got to cut the check.
I mean, Chris is very honest. Let's just keep it. I mean, he does not hold his tongue.
What's that check look like?
For feature?
Yeah. The Chris Brown, getting Chris Brown on the song.
It depends. Like, cause some people I get a homie price too. Like, if it depends.
6 figures?
Like, the most I charge is like $250.
That's a good. That means he doesn't know you at all.
You don't know him. Then now, does that involve you writing the song as well?
I don't have to. If the song's already hit, then I get on it. But I'm still gonna take some publishing though. And if they say, oh, we don't got this much money in the budget, we can only give you maybe
I'm taking more
30.
publishing.
They can only give you 30% or 30,000. Well, okay, cool. I need 50% publishing. Cause I'm gonna get on the record, not to toot my own horn, but in the past I've gotten on records and they've became #1, and from a new artist or whoever it is, and they went #1, and then I'm just like, okay, cool, hey, your career's great now, so I'm not kind of benefiting from it. So I would take a percentage of the publishing, and so I can, if I'm gonna give you a #1, I need to capitalize off it as well.
How much
it's business, man.
How much money did Chris Brown lose because of your past? Because I remember there was a double mint commercial.
Yeah.
The Forever song was in, which you wrote, which was in the, what was the TV show? The
Office.
Yeah.
Which was a nice.
That was an amazing scene too. That was
dope.
But that song was also in a double mint commercial. So you had a Wrigley's situation happening, which got.
Out of all my endorsements, I probably lost about a good $20 million.
Wow.
Damn.
That I could have possibly made.
And that's just you sitting there being like, this would have happened, this would have happened, and this would have happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this got canceled, and that got canceled.
Over the time period. But the good thing about it now is that it's coming back around, and my situation at my label, I'm a co-CEO with
control.
them. Yeah, I'm co-CEO with them, and I've been in like that for the last 2 albums. So all the money that I'm making off my single, I make 50% of everything the label makes. So that's how I've been able to ball a little bit.
I can get a job, man. Y'all want to work for Chris Brown?
I can do radio promo.
No problem.
We got it.
Let's do this. And you get 50% on that. But hold on, just carry the 6. Blah, blah, blah. No, but I was gonna say, first of all, how much that doesn't include the $20 million you lost. Doesn't necessarily include the lawyer fees too that you've had.
Yeah. See, the lawyer fees still being worked out. See, we paid them. I said, bro, when I get off all the way, you gonna get all of your money. So I'm gonna pay you in increments right now. You know, so
you had to write a check this week for the DC stuff.
Yeah.
Is that now? So now that's all done.
I hope so. I damn sure don't like writing checks for nothing. I hope so.
Me too. That would really be a bad deal.
I know. I'd be like, man, I gotta pay him some more. Nah, but you know.
So before we let you go, we want to get one more song off the album.
Yeah.
X, which is you're telling us is almost gold.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown is almost. When do you get off? What is it? Probate? You're on probation?
I get off probation. My probation ends, I think, January 27th.
2015.
The 20th. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does Chris Brown make sure at this point in his life that he stays out of trouble? Because you still in these clubs.
Oh, yeah, I'm still
in LA.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red flags around.
Yeah,
often.
I saw Chris Brown
Yeah,
he walked into a club when I was there. I was with Amber, who's I know friends with Chris.
Yeah.
Didn't even have an opportunity. I wanted to say hello to him. He rolled in 700 deep. He lined to a booth, and I didn't see him.
But that type of thing could get you in trouble, man, because it ain't necessarily you; it's your entourage.
Yeah,
and your friends of friends.
Yeah, and that's always the case with me or any artist that has those people, because people are attached to you. They want to be, they want to be around. So you might just come to the club. Like, it's been situations I said, okay, it's just me and my cousins, two of my cousins, and we're gonna just bring all girls in the section. So I do that, and then you see everybody else see you. Hey, my nigga. Hey, bro.
Boom.
Hey, what's up, bro? How you been, man?
And that's hard to say no to someone.
No, but you can say no, but they gonna still squeeze.
Lurk.
You gonna see them behind you, taking a selfie game, getting a selfie shit in the background. You're like, what is? How you get up in here? So, I just gotta be cautious. At the end of the day, I don't know what the future holds, but I know what my focus is. I know that I'm focused on my music, living my life right, doing the right thing, focusing on this art. But situations, I take situations as they come and how they come. I just know how to handle them differently now, because I'm not under the influence turning up, or I'm not, trying to be something I'm not. At the end of the day, everybody know I can fight. Everybody know I can get down, do what I do. But that's not what I'm trying to
You feel like as an R&B singer and light skin, you had to prove that, though. Keep 100 right now.
No,
I'm light skinned,
but
so
you
I
light
know.
skin, At the end of the day, you get tested, and a lot
and
of
you sing and you dance, so
Yeah.
they was coming for you.
Yeah,
and
so-
you got a gold thing on your face.
exactly.
They was like, yo,
exactly. but for me, so it's just like now, I don't have to prove myself. I'm comfortable with being a singing, dancing, painting great guy. Like, I don't have to be tough. I don't
But
gotta
there
put on
was some
the image.
insecurity there.
Of course, you always have an insecurity, especially young, being amongst your peers. You wanna fit in all dynamics, whether it's the positive or the negative. So I just think, and every person goes through it, whether they're in high school, college, wherever it is. And that's why I like to preach it like that and say, look, man, be an individual, be yourself, follow your own path. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, you get locked up, you're going to be in a cell by yourself.
Chris Brown, Chris Brown artwork.
Artwork, yeah.
You've had, I think, 5 shows now, like actual events around art.
And you've
I've
been
to
embraced
2.
by big names. Like Ron English really embraced you, which is really big.
Yeah. So, and that's the blessing, because I just was kind of trying to be a student of art. At first I always, I always used to come up here and draw on the desk and everything.
I wish I should have kept that shit.
Yeah.
He'd be in
Make
my
some money.
office with drawing all over everything. I was like, little motherfucker, keep drawing.
Exactly. So now that I'm getting the recognition from all these street artists and being able to collab with a lot of different artists, it's starting to just give me a different avenue of a passion and creativity to focus on. My music is always going to be there, acting, whatever it is. But being able to do something other, it just puts me in a different mode. Like, I just feel like I'm kind of somebody else.
So if I want to buy a piece of Chris Brown art, that could happen now.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have to buy one. You my homie. So,
but I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, somebody's an art collector.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they want to buy a piece of Chris Brown
Yeah.
art. It's valuable now.
Yeah, absolutely. When I did it, 4 or 5 years ago, when I first started doing it, I did my first art exhibit. My biggest piece went for like $10,000.
Wow.
And that was like, it was like I did a Hell No Kitty, not a Hello Kitty. And it was just like
so. What happens now? Laura's in the art. She goes to all these art shows. What happens now? So that piece now is worth even more than it was then, because
it always increases in value.
It increases as how the more recognition and the more known you are and the more demand for you. It's just like records. It just the value goes up.
Whose art is worth more, Chris Brown or Swiss Beats? Because Swiss is nice out here. He does some things.
Swiss is also a big collector.
He's more of a collector and a. I couldn't answer that question because I don't know.
But I feel Chris, you do a lot of original stuff, original characters. All your characters are original.
Yeah.
Swiss sometimes does a little wheat paste.
What are you saying? What you trying to say?
But she knows art though. I heard wheat paste and all that. Yeah, she knows.
It's not so original,
Got it.
So that's why I respect Chris's stuff more. So, I mean, I love Swiss, but
Yeah,
That
Swiss
was
the
very
homie,
honest.
and me and Swiss always talk about, like, that's probably like our biggest connection. Like, I know we do music all the time and like, oh, let's get in the studio, but when we hang out, it's more on like our artsy fartsy type thing. Like, okay, let's go do this. This painter just did this. Let's go look at the wall. You know, so we just get it in.
That's dope. Chris Brown, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this guy.
Are you? Our last thing. Are you?
What?
You dressing up? Any Halloween costumes today?
Halloween costumes. Man, I was trying to figure out. Last time I did it, I almost got in trouble. We went as the Taliban.
That's right. How about Kid Ink? You should dress up as Kid Ink tonight.
I should be kidding. That might work.
Chris Brown, what song right now? What song you want to get into?
Song off the album. Let me think.
And by the way, the new Flame record, what's the number one? What is it? Number one?
Rhythmic and urban.
It's number one at radio.
We just turn it up, man.
All right.
We're just
That
trying to
record's
get the
tough.
world more music. And all my fans that's listening too, man. All the fans listening, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the support. You know, New York, everywhere, man.
Yeah,
I just appreciate all the love. Everybody's loving the records, the album. So we're gonna get into this song. I'm trying to think of what song it is.
And we'll have tickets to Trey and Chris Brown on tour when they announce that and get that thing popping. We'll have all
when
that
they
for you.
finally name it.
And Summer Jam next year, you know what I'm saying? We might have a little, you know what I mean?
We're gonna go with Do Better featuring Brandy. It's called Do Better. So let's go.
There it is.
I don't know why I even try, 'cause you don't want this no more. I would rather leave before I hurt you. And I would've died long ago if I ain't had my faith. I see you starting to hate me, I see it in your face. My home don't feel like home, just like my heart is empty. Change the number on your phone, so when I call you ain't gotta listen. And all your girls think that I ain't shit, and they the same ones lost in the club, and bitches is basic. Now I'm number one that's lost in love. I can't take it, I'm on a knee. You're gonna see a grown man cry.